Hi, hello, what's up? My name is Rachel. To everyone who is new here and to everyone who is returning, hey, what's up? How's it going? How actually are you? I feel like I've asked that question a lot and no one's never said how they're doing. So how are you? How you doing? Great. Okay. So today I thought that I would do my March TBR. And as you guys know, I am a mood reader. I've mentioned that before. I don't have a lot of books here. This will probably be pretty quick. I thought that I would share. Also, it's to keep me accountable because, as you guys know, I didn't read all of the books on my TBR for last month. Help me out. Keep me accountable. Go to my Instagram and be like, Rachel, are you reading your TBR? And I'll be like, oh my gosh, I need to read it. So keep me going. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first book that I have is Blood and Honey by Shelby Mahurin. This one is a part of the Serpent and Dove trilogy. I've heard things about this trilogy. I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but I want to come to my own conclusions with this. It is a YA fantasy series. I want to see if I still like it. Yeah, so I have reservations about it. I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily excited to read it, but I know that I need to. I really enjoyed the first book, and so that's why I'm kind of surprised with the turn the series has taken as far as its popularity and people liking it. So I'm curious, but also kind of sad and scared to see if I'll like it. I hope I love it, because we all have different book tastes, and that is beautiful. The next book that I have, I am very excited to read because I want to see what all the hype is about, and it is The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I'll probably read all of these because I have them all. Yeah, right here. These two. I'm excited to see. I'm just excited to see if I really enjoy it. This is a YA story series. You can look it up. Also, if you haven't heard of it, wow, look it up. I'm so mean. Okay, but I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see what all the hype is about. Maybe I'll do a separate book review for this one, kind of like what I did with The Stolen Heir, maybe. Let me know. I'm excited to get into this one and just see. So, okay, the next book that I have is on my big overall TBR for the year, and so I need to read it, and it is Baby Teeth by Zoe Stage. This is an ARC, so that's why it looks weird. I've had this one for a really long time. It's supposed to be like The Orphan, the movie, the scary movie. I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of nervous to read this one. I'm worried I'm going to be icked out by it. You know what? We'll see. We'll see. I'll start reading it, and if I don't like it, I can DNF it. I can do that. Wow. A concept. So yeah, it's a thriller, weird book. I think I've seen a few like mixed reviews on this one and people being like, why would someone write this? So, I mean, again, another reason for me to be a little bit skeptical. I've got a lot of skeptical books on my TBR. I don't know what that is, but we're doing it. The next book that I have, that I've also had for a really long time, is Furyborn by Claire Legrand. Who did I see? I don't remember her name, but I'll pop her up somewhere. I saw her talking about this book because she just recently read it, and it inspired me to want to read it too because she really liked it. So I'm hoping that I like it as much as she liked it. This is a YA fantasy. It's dual timelines of a queen and I believe an assassin. And so it's two different timelines of two women, and it's supposed to be really good. I hope I really like it. I hope I eat it up, and I hope that I have found a new YA fantasy trilogy that I love. Can never get enough of those, obviously, from all of the fantasy I have. And the next book I am so excited to read. It is The Atlas Paradox by Olivia Blake. Did I say her name right? Olivier? It's just so close to Olivia. I always just want to say Olivia, but I know that's not right. But anyways, I am so excited to read this one. I just know I'm going to have a really good time with this one. Really good time back in the world, really good time back in like this interesting, dynamic situation where it's going to make me think. It's going to make me think way too hard. I want a dark academia book that's really just going to get me in my feels, because I feel like this one maybe will make me cry. Very much Umbrella Academy meets Vicious type series. If you haven't read the Atlas 6, go read it. This is the second one, so I'm not going to say too much about it, but I am so excited to read this one. So excited. And then the last book that I have is an audiobook, and it is called The Bear and the Nightingale, or The Nightingale and the Bear. I should have looked, you know? I should have looked. I don't even remember who the author is. I've had this audiobook for a long time, and it's just time that I read it. I believe it is a magical realism, not necessarily a fantasy. I think it's based off of some folklore from some Serbian country. I'm not sure which, like maybe Russia or something. I don't know. It's supposed to be good. I've surprisingly seen it a bit more recently. It's inspired me. Again, I gather inspiration from other people. I am influenced so easily. It's supposed to be a long one, so maybe I'll go on another road trip and listen to it, maybe? Let me know if you want me to road trip to you. So, okay, that is it. That was a short one. You guys know last month I read so many romances, and so I'm just a little bit burnt out on romances, and so I'm kind of ready to get into some fantasy thrillers, dark academia. That's definitely my vibe right now, and so I am excited to jump into these because I have so many on my TBR that I have to get through that are like fantasy, dark academia. So we ready. We out here. We're gonna go. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, or subscribe. It really does help me out. If you want to, you can. I'll leave it at that. I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye!